Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know this piece of blessing. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to tune in, just in case these notifications didn't go out. And for those who are not getting notifications, because I had a few people telling me that, y'all already know how to do it. Just take that refresh or sub and unsub again. Um, but definitely appreciate those who was reaching out, letting me know whatever. Um, first things first, you already know. Hopefully, everybody having a blessed and productive Monday so far. Hopefully everybody smoothly getting through the mornings already. Those on the West Coast, I know it's still early. Appreciate everybody that tuned in yesterday afternoon for the conversation. Definitely was a good one that was needed, minus the minor little distraction. But nonetheless, we still got through what we were supposed to get through. Definitely was a great conversation, and if you missed it, catch the replay. And I feel adamant about almost everything that was said yesterday, especially when it comes down to, the creators doing what they're doing. You know, especially the ones amongst the collective, y'all continuously growing and shining and doing different things. Keep doing that. Do it because it feels good. You know, you're doing it because you want to see a difference, and that's a good thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Elevation and change, there's nothing wrong with that. You got some people who think it's a curse to do it, but it's not really a curse. You're doing what's necessary for yourself for the benefit. And you also realizing, your goals and your destinations a lot of times will be hand in hand. You gotta definitely put it into existence and then take the executed plans to make it work. Nobody else is gonna do it for you but you. you know. Serious, what's going on, baby? Apologies if y'all hear some breeze in the background. I'm taking that morning walk. Up, it actually got a little breeze out here for the first time in like 5 6 days. So yeah, if you're not working and you out and about, or you're about to get out and about, make sure you're enjoying yourselves, but still dress accordingly. And for those in the city, again, keep yourself safe on the subways. Yeah, this has just been nonstop. It's been nonstop chaos and misery on these trains. And they always seem to be at different times. That's the sad part about it. Being from the city, we used to that shit to a degree, but not at this magnitude now, where almost any and everybody is almost seemingly being a target. You know, Kev, what's going on? Colton, what's going on, my guy? But I think that's a sad, it's a sad existence, at least in my opinion, to live because, you know, at what point do you set a boundary on things that you do? You I was talking about that yesterday too, boundaries, knowing what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to do, but also making sure that whoever you including is going to understand that part too. It is important to set boundaries and goals for yourself, but reasonable ones too. The goal is to not just dream big, but try to do big too. Do big things, do positive things as much as possible. Like I said before, leaving a legacy. Even if it's the smallest thing, guess what? That smallest thing becomes a big voice base. You know, what do you stand on, and what don't you stand on? That's a question, and that's also an answer you're gonna have to figure out on your own. What drives you? You know, what gets you motivated and high spirited? You know, what do you feel you could bring to the table? What do you feel you could bring to the world? Even, you know, like I said, you gotta dream big. It starts small, but you end up doing big things when you keep yourself in the good light. You know, main thing again, just keeping yourself focused. What do you envision yourself doing, and where do you envision yourself in the next couple of years, or next 5, 10 years? You know, it is not a question that somebody should ask you. It's mostly a question within yourself. Where do you actually see yourself as far as just being reasonable? Where do you see yourself? You know, do you see yourself getting into construction? Do you see yourself being the next future builder, carpenter, plumber, like electrician, be the next architect? That's what I'm saying. Where do you envision yourself? If that's where you see yourself, you know, you gotta push yourself to go do it. And with some of you, there's programs where they helping you get your certification. You know, so when it comes to that, you take advantage of that. You take advantage of things that are given to you or right in front of you. Hey, you'll start the process of building and build it in a good light. All right, that right there could push you into being your own boss at some point, especially if you're willing to learn the ins and outs and what tools and what not to do. And most importantly, if safety is the number one issue all in all, like it's always going to be, any aspect of life is supposed to be safety, right? Even down in construction, safety. We know sometimes freak accidents kind of happen, but in the same token, you still got to keep yourself safe and aware of whatever's going on, and even in your surroundings. But if that's the work field you want to be in, and you think you can even be a game changer at some point, then get into that. Susanna, what's going on, baby? There's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with building yourself from the ground up. It's technically what you need to do. Yeah, you're gonna have the support system. Like if you do have parents, for some you don't do, hey, you're gonna always have some form of support system. So it's not like you're alone in the world. At least from my opinion, that it's not like you're alone in the world. So you have multiple ways, options, again to tip the scale in your balance base. Now you do see yourself, like prime example, getting into technology, visual arts, even AI, and everything else, right? All these new markets that's opening or about to be created. Why not be a voice of opinion and also be a game changer on that? You see certain platforms coming out every couple of years, and some of these platforms are growing expedition. Like, so why not be a part of that? You know, why not have a share in that? And some of you who could definitely do the simplest thing, like invest your money wisely. And if you see yourself going in that route, then hey, you know there's going to be a lot of studying. There's definitely going to be a lot of hands-on, and also it's just going to be a great experience all in all, especially if you're driven for that. Like I was saying before, don't let nobody dictate or try to shape your happiness in life. Whatever makes you happy. Speaking of those who feel like they in a common middle space, but still lost in the sauce, hey, it is solely up to you to make those decisions. And if you're gonna stick with those decisions, ain't no changing them. Then those might be the goals, might be the paths you end up going down the road in life. You gotta keep yourself strong though and motivated regardless. It'd be hard sometimes because again, life is gonna give you it's gonna give you some good days, it's gonna give you some bad days. It's gonna give you some rainy days, definitely. I'd even give you some freezing cold days. But in the same token, you can weather through all them seasons and all them storms. Because again, it's just a mental thing. Again, where do you see yourself? Where do you envision yourself being? Like I was saying before, there are people who are getting into realty and real estate, and some are doing it because guess what? That's something good to do. That's also that's also giving a blueprint to some because you might have some people like, well, how you end up doing this? Job, what's going on, my guy? Brooklyn, what's going on, baby? I already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. But just like I was saying, you're gonna get into a specific field. Like I said, for those who are about to get into that, hey, make sure you learning everything you need to learn as far as ins and outs. Because you think it is going to be a quick and easy come up and paycheck. Nah. Again, the joy of life is finding what you're good at, finding what your real niches are, but also keeping multiple avenues open just in case. There's nothing wrong with that. Popcorn, what's going on, my guy? Oh, Lord. So I'm in the cut. I ain't in the cut, bro. I'm on my way back to the hood. I told you, bro. You already know if you don't see me, I'm taking that morning walk. Oh, man. But I had to take a little break, too, because apparently I had to fix my damn hoodie. I didn't want to put it on, but it apparently got a little nippy. But this is the problem, though. Um, the problem with knowing what you want is that it could be multiple things that you're reaching for, especially if some of you are talented and gifted in these areas. Um, that will be the only essential problem is debating where you want to go. But if you are able to sustain and maintain and give a strong balance to at least a couple of those avenues of play, then you do so. The key word multitasking, hey, it could work for you or it could work against you, depending on what you're adding into your life and what you're incorporating, basically. But in that same token, you know, if it's working with you, shoot, you good to go. You just gotta keep yourself focused, keep yourself away from all the negative hearsays, and keep yourself away from people that mean you no good. I keep repeating it because it's true. Learn to give yourself that much of a strong balance in life. You know who to keep around you, who not to keep around you. Basically, you don't need no yes men around you when you are incorporating yourself in certain businesses and affairs because that yes man might mess around and mess you up, man. I'm telling you. But again, it's always good to think for yourself. It's free to think for yourself. You know that, right? Just keeping it real with you. You know, everybody's gonna know at some point what they want. And for those who are still young enough to not know what they want, you take what you have to take. Take that knowledge and education that's being given to you take in some fair words of wisdom. Hold on, give me 1 second. These people some days don't know how to drive. My bad, y'all. Again, apologies for that little breeze in the background. They got fake cloudy. I don't like this today. I really don't. All in all, though, again, you just gotta be that strong and confident. If you believe that it's gonna happen, if you determined to make it happen, hey, keep yourself motivated through keeping it. You gotta believe in yourself more than anything because it's an important part of living. Like I said again, you could be going through some down parts in life. That don't mean life is over. In my opinion, that's just life just beginning. In my opinion, and this is the thing, though. Wait a minute, give me 1 second. I'm trying to move away from this truck. See what's going on in the chat real quick. Oh, you good? You good? You good? Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. But see, it's the thing though. Gotta be a free thinker. You gotta be willing to find every nook, every cranny that you can get into, as far as a resource that's still there, resource that could be valuable to your life. Do so. The devil working overtime today. It's too early to be having some arguments. My bad, y'all. Almost about to get hit by a car. Like, what's wrong with you, lady? My bad. My bad. That's my distraction for the day. Nah, I read it. That's why I said she good. My bad. Girl almost got hit by. Telling you, life is too short for the stress and the misery. You got to figure out what you could do while you here, while you got time to make it. You know, make it work for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Encourage yourself to stay on the up and up, no matter what trials and tribulations you go through. 9 out of 10, you could beat the odds with a strong will, determination, and solid boundary. Again, have boundaries for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You got to be encouraged a lot of times, though. trying to get hit by that good old truck. But yeah, whenever you have something that's strong and you definitely again feel good about it, get into it. Oh, I got time. I'm up out of here, baby. My bad. Oh, shoot. Trying to get from over this. Too much traffic going on over here. But this is the problem though. Only problem is you really have to make sure that you're dedicated to whatever it is you're doing. You want to work with animals, prime example, right? You got to know the ins and outs. You got to know how to deal with pets in a different light because it's not like you're dealing with humans. And you got to also, again, just remember no matter what element of life you're trying to get into, there's going to be some work that need to be done. And this is the good thing about it, though. The good thing about, being encouraged, that's free. It's another thing that don't cost you in life. Encouraging yourself, building yourself up, loving yourself more, you know, embracing whatever decisions and standing on whatever decisions, that's the most important thing too. If you felt you made a comfortable decision where nobody can tell you anything, basically, hey, that's kind of a blessing right there, only because, hey, you went through the hellstorm and back, basically. Because in the midst of building, in the midst of making yourself great, again, you're going to go through different things in life. You're going to have to deal with certain situations you ain't prepared for, but you should be prepared for. Because again, you never know what could be what. The hell, my fault, man. Up. See that little FDNY? See, son. Come on. Come on, Carl. Come on. Kind of stuff. But you got to realize that the benefits of keeping yourself encouraged, you're gaining more wisdom. Hey, definitely giving a blueprint for the future generations of the household and the clan. You're also showing people that things can be done. Again, you just keep yourself high spirited. You're gonna go through your little grievances in life, especially when it's dealing with close relatives or anything else. But in the same token, you still gotta live life. Still gonna have to live life regardless. Come on, John, don't be asking no questions, son. You know where I'm at, son. You know where I'm at, son. But this is my thing though. When it's all said and done, it feels good to do something that you love, that you're passionate about. It works wonders. And that's the thing. Some people just be focusing on the right now. You can't focus on the right now because things might not happen right now. You can't rush a process to greatness. You're gonna fail before you start succeeding in certain situations because you're new to it. Everybody gonna have their little bumps, bruises again. But when they get back up and get on that bike again, that bike of life at some point turns into a vehicle. You already know Brooklyn, baby. Matter of fact, hold on one second, yo. I got an intermission. Yo, John, don't be asking me where I'm at, son. Where you at, son? Where you at, Bartholomew? Nah, but you know, you just do what's necessary. Strength, you gotta realize that everybody deals with certain situations differently. I grant that and understand that. But when it does come to situations that we know for a fact we gotta remain strong for, we should at least implement that. Because how can you be strong, or how can the people around you stay strong if you buckling down and breaking down? Miss T, what's going on, baby? You know, again, when you're doing things from the heart, when you're doing things just from a good place. Again, your blessings in life will definitely give you some sort of solace. Because again, in the long run, it's your blessings, basically. And you let nothing stop all of that. You know, supposed to keep yourself in the highest mind state. Yeah, things could happen, but I'm being humble, so it's not too much that can happen. Main thing, just keeping yourself grounded. Problem with some people is, again, it's pride. Like again, there's things you might need help with. If you know you're gonna need the solid help, don't be afraid to ask or don't be afraid to get the help necessary because it is important. That's just like again, like if you are going into business but you don't know certain parameters of the business, I end up finding somebody if you do partner up with them, they probably might know what's what. Again, y'all can build something strong. Riaz, what's going on, my guy? Lady Shay, what's going on, baby? You know, it never hurts again to get the help when you need it. It is the best way to look at it, because there's certain things you're just not going to be able to do on your own. I don't care how independent you might be. And that's on all angles. I'm talking to the men and the women. I don't care how independent you think you are. There's just some things in life not going to be able to do on your own. You're going to need that help. You're going to need that solid ear sometimes. You're going to definitely need somebody with an open mind to really listen and hear you out. Sometimes it takes 2 to 5 minutes, longer than that to do. But either which way, you're doing the necessary, what you're supposed to be doing. Give me a second, y'all. I'm enjoying myself right now. I'm enjoying myself only because it's the first time I done walked through a specific park and I don't got 1,000 birds already hawking on me. I must be doing something good today. But still pray for my post scout. I don't trust them. But again, it is solely about having enough love and strength, to battle what you need to battle. You're gonna always battle hate. You're gonna always battle ignorance. You might have to battle pride sometimes, depending. Different battles and the different struggles in life, most of them you could overcome. The ones you can overcome, the ones that's not in your control, hey, most you could do is pray and let it go. But again, just remain focused at the goal. If your goal is to try to reach a certain height before a certain age, it could be done if it's reasonable. It can be done if you're really going to put in the work. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some people who think we got some young men out here and some young women out here who, whether they their own bosses or not, they're making not just good bank. Cause there's some of y'all that's only still just worried about the money. So I'm gonna just speak to the people right now with the money or that love the money. You think these people got money just by laying on their butts all day? No, they got up and did something. They believed in themselves and they made it work. Sorry to say it that way, in a harsh way, but it's true. You can't build solid ground if you ain't getting up to build nothing. You can't build a future for yourself. You ain't trying to get up and believe in your own dreams and goals. That's one thing you should remember. Well, a lot of young ones is making bank. They making bank the right way because they was able to take whatever lessons was given to them and actually utilize it for good. And it feels good when you utilize something that you need. I hear you, Brooklyn. But this is what I'm saying. It's critical for critical for you again to never stop that building. Sometimes you might hit a little center block, but you sit back, you refresh, do what you need to do, and get back on. The grind is never supposed to stop, and if it does stop or does take a little brief detour, you're supposed to do what's necessary and get back on that road. Marlene, what's going on, baby? I don't know because you're supposed to keep yourself active anyway. Like I said, for some of y'all that need to hear this, I do think some of these people got to where they got to, and they might be around their age as far as young is concerned. If you still in your early 20s, and no, they ain't have to just do music. Some people who are actually living good, doing good because they got up and did what they need to do. Some of them had already went down a road that at some point it didn't make sense to them, and they got themselves straight. They seen that there was betterment in life. There were better things to offer outside of the small time hustle or the small time scam, which is a good thing because look where they at now. But they still got up and put in the work no matter what. And keep yourself geared up so you could do what's necessary for yourself. Your goals in life should be reasonable goals, reachable goals, but also teachable goals. Your goal is to teach at some point too. Teach what's necessary. Because you're gonna have somebody that do come to you and ask you, well, how did you make this work? How did you manage to make this happen? Might have people who ain't internet savvy or don't really deal with the internet. But if they do see somebody that they know, guess what? 9 out of 10 they gonna ask something. Again, when you know things, you give out the knowledge and information when you need it. Especially if somebody be hounding you for the information, hey, that's good right there. That means they really ready to make that necessary step in that leap in life. And it's good. So want to say, look, I know what I'm going to be, or I know what I plan on being for now, and it's only going to take this amount of time to do it. Or it might take a little longer, but nonetheless, it's going to get done. All depending on the process. You might have a snafu in the beginning, but might mess around and it'll change around. So but again, the joy of life is building what you need to build so you can continuously grow your empire. Just think about those people who actually do take the time, listen to the education and knowledge you give them, and they actually start succeeding in things. They'll definitely feel that. Like I said, those blessings get paid back. A lot of them blessings are going to come back tenfold anyway. Like I said, when you being legit and it's coming from the spirit, and it's also a humbleness to it, it's going to come in more than one way. Then you take the time to appreciate those blessings too. That's where the form of humbleness will come into it too, because there are people who they get to a certain point in life and they kind of mess it up because cocky attitude or the yes man, you know, or they mess up because they not aware of what they want to do now. They done got to that point and now they don't know what else to do exactly. So that'll be a downfall to a degree too. So I say keep your mind in multiple avenues of play. They my fault. Oh, all right, never mind. I thought they was building up the smoke shop, y'all. I'm walking through. Nah, it's about to snap. About to be a sports bar Latin club. Oh, bringing something back in the hood finally. I'm bad if y'all hear helicopters too, but I ain't do it. I ain't do it. I'm on my morning walk, you know this. But again, every moment that you're breathing and you got a reason, trust me, you can make things happen. And without a question of a doubt, your process to getting there, gonna enjoy it because it's an experience. I believe if greatness could come overnight, there would be a lot of y'all who would have definitely succeeded and still would be succeeding now. But we know that's not always the case. You know? Again, striving for greatness, it should feel good for your soul. When you're keeping yourself in a low vibration, guess what? Um, it ain't gonna work out for you. Because now you're taking energy that should be focused on building, and you're gonna end up messing yourself up. You're gonna start doubting yourself. What if I fail? What if I don't do this right? What if I mess up with a good client? What if I It shouldn't be no what ifs. And if there are going to be what ifs, guess what? That's just part of life. What if this doesn't go right the first time around? Should I give up or should I try it again? If I try it again, um, how do I do things different? It's really just about it. Gist of life. Some of these things that you might have failed the first time around, it could be good going the second time. Again, but you have to sit back when you do fail at things in life. You sit back, analyze, and process what you need to process, and then from there, you change what you need to change, and you'll be in a better mind state. You'll know where to go from there, and you won't have too much of the hassle because you already know where to start from, where your middle path is at. It's just the ending is going to be different this time. And if you got it right this time around, then yeah, your ending is going to be a blessed one. Keep yourself motivated. Keep yourself less stressed out. It's easier said than done. I know. I know it is. But again, you got to keep a clear head and all that. You can't make a decision if your mind is cluttered up with, with unwanted energy, unwanted madness, basically. It's not going to work. Miss Kirkland, what's going on, baby? But you got to remember that part. When it's all said and done, the greatest victory in life is knowing that you made a difference in your life. That's the greatest victory out of all victories, that you're able to still wake up, breathe, and be blessed, but also that you know you did something, you made it work, it's still continuously working. And it's going to definitely expand and continuously expanding. See, certain aspects in life, you're going to always keep getting a different angle and element and an upgrade. Some not going to get that, not going to get that raise where you want to get it. But nonetheless, still have multiple avenues to do what's needed. One second. You're going to hear a lot. Nonetheless, though, it is solely up to you. If you allow yourself to be plagued by, lack of motivation, lack of determination, and if you ain't trying to put your best skill, your best brains to use, then you fail. And at certain points in life, you can't blame people for your mistakes and your downfalls. There's some people who will pass the buck because they didn't take the necessary steps when they were supposed to. But again, you can't blame people. You got to be able to do your own thing. But yeah, the best elements you put around you, keep feeding yourself that positive hope. Keep feeding yourself that undeniable crave the knowledge. Again, you got to fill your own cup up. If life was any type of juice for the adults, liquor, anything else along those lines, right? You got to pour your own cup. Ain't nobody gonna pour you one. You got to keep pushing yourself with nothing but positive hope and energy. You might have a bad day today, but the next couple days could be sunshine and everything else. Never know. Again, it's depending on what you're going through. You need that support system 9 out of 10. It's time for you to go get it. No need to keep suffering in silence. Go get yourself the necessary help if you need the necessary help. But if you got the main core group of people who've always been there and continuously have been there, hey, embrace it, bask in it. You know what I'm about to say, y'all. Trying to keep the cursing to a minimum. You know, but you know where we at with it. You know, that's the thrill of life too. You're gonna have some good people around you who definitely gonna try to keep you in the best mind state. And a lot of times they love will demonstrate. You know, but when it's all said and done, you're the one that's in control of your destination in life. Love yourself more and trust yourself more. Prime example for those who are trying to get back into school. Prime example to do whatever. Doesn't matter what it is, nursing, whatever, right? If that's what you solely want to do, go do it. There's nothing wrong with trying to crave and take in as much knowledge as you can. Something along the lines might definitely do you works and wonders, especially if there is a time frame you might have to sit down and explore the different avenues of life. The best way to do so a lot of times is get outside your area, get out of your comfort zone sometimes. That's really about it. That's how you bridge a gap to a degree. Learn to believe in yourself. And when you learn to put the necessary steps in your life, hey, anything is going to be successful. Anything that you touch will be successful. Again, the things you can't control, give it up, give it back to the world, and you keep focusing on that. And again, you got to also be careful with your decisions about who you are hanging with, so on and so forth. Because there's some good people out there who could have been in the greatest positions, but hanging with the wrong type of people jealous of that shine, that sabotaged it. Like how many people got sabotaged due to drugs, they drugs being spiked, liquor being spiked, so on and so forth. Some of them ain't been right since. Again, everybody's built different. So it is important that you know who you with, who to be around. And if something don't seem right, follow your instinct. Following your instincts a lot of times will save your life. 99.9% of the time, at least I feel, it will definitely save your life. Tamika, what's going on, baby? We got a lot of great minds that didn't get a chance to make any type of progress in life because misled or just around the wrong influences. smoking and drinking or doing whatever with the people that's supposed to be your friends, they done messed you up. How you doing? Mish, what's going on, baby? Y'all, if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, you gotta look at it. You gotta be careful even nowadays because there's so many different elements that could push you away from the greatness you're trying to achieve. And again, you're gonna have some people that just solely they don't, they solely don't want to see that. But you'll know those spirits and you'll know to keep away from it. You know, you'll just feel it. And again, some people ain't gonna be for you. They not. When you're doing certain things, yeah, you got to be somewhat reserved. But for the people that you know and trust for real, you don't hide nothing back. How you doing? They don't hide nothing back. You know, because again, some situations it got to be an element of surprise. It has to, because I've always felt like this. Everybody know what you're gonna do before you even do it. That's a problem. So when you know you on the verge of doing certain things good, hey, you keep certain things to a reserve minimum. And for the things that you know you're gonna put out there, hey, put it out there. Self promotion, basically. Gotta promote yourself to do something greater in life. If life was a job, you're not gonna stay sitting in the same position forever, or sitting at the same pay forever. But at some point, need get yourself in order. Appreciate you again for dropping those links, series, baby. Working hard in these damn construction workers on the damn block, baby. Tearing up the ground again. My bad, y'all. But you gotta understand this. It's good to feel inspired in life. Nothing wrong with that. But again, pay attention to what's going on too. You're gonna have the real ones that are definitely gonna always have your back no matter what. And it does feel good. And bring with you. Or, at least give them a little form of a benefit. Like, there's some people who want to uplift and bring their peoples to the right spots. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's because they know who they doing, what's going on. It's they because they know what it is. They know what they want. They know who they are. They know who they people are. Yeah, you want to bring the right people with you. You want to rise up. Some you might be able to do it with, especially if y'all all in that same boat. But then even when you go in different directions, you should be able to still have multiple roles of just diversity. You know, Tanya, what's going on, baby? Keith, what's going on, my guy? See you up there, man. I see you. Who else popped up in here while I wasn't looking at the chat, man? Trying to make sure, yeah, I'm safe on my block now, man. But yeah, you gotta always remember that part. Oh, shoot. Y'all pray for me, y'all. The birds done came back. I'm not the one that feeds you. Get away from me, y'all. Get away from me. I'm about to be attacked right now, damn it. But you gotta love the roads that you do go down in life. Because those roads do give you valuable lessons. Again, some going to be successful, some ain't going to be successful. There's some roads you still haven't traveled yet. There's some roads that you should never travel. But that's neither here nor there. Because most people with a logical sense would know that anyway. But But again, the roads that you know is going to lead you to somewhere great, somewhere happy, and somewhere peaceful. You grab onto that and you do what's necessary. And again, all elements of life, friendships, all of that. Again, you got to know who you're incorporating in your life. Utilizing the things that you need to utilize. You know, while you still got it. That's what I'm saying. You read, you learn, and even when you ain't reading, you observe everything in your vicinity, everything in your view. You observe. You learn something. For some people, growth is a scary thing, but it's not hard. It's just a part of life. You can't remain in the same frame forever. You know, you really can't. No matter how hard you try. There's things in life that you're just not going to be able to stop. You can't stop time. You can't freeze time. You can't go back in time. You can't move forward. That's the only thing you do is move forward in time. Everything else ain't gonna be able to do it. And even if you could, would it really make a difference? Because for some, it might not. It's my view and opinion. Though. And again, it's delicate to make sure you are taking your time in life to push the right things into your life. Some of them things are gonna come overnight. It's rare that it does. Some it's gonna take a little bit. Like I said, some people have become successful overnight with certain venues. Some people haven't. Some people had to grind hard to get what they need to get to. But for some people that enjoyed that grind, hey, they gave them valuable experience, life lessons, harsh realities, you name it, they gave you something. Whether it was good or bad, it gave you something. I love every part of life, man. Yeah, they came back, y'all. They really think I'm the nigga that feed them. My bad. My bad, y'all. I done came back into a whole bunch of madness. Y'all pray for my scalp, y'all. Hope they don't try to get on me. You know, but you gotta remember that part. Always good to learn something or just take something and grasp the most important part of that situation like this. It's necessary and critical. How you doing? Look, fender bender. My bad. You're not getting past the truck. My bad, y'all. You're not, my fault. You're not getting past the truck. You're not. My bad, y'all. It starts already. It starts already. Nah, that's a whole fact. That's a whole fact, Keith. You can learn a little bit of everything, you know, because again, there's going to be things that are put in your vision for just for that reason right there, learning something. Like I said before, you don't want to be around people that's going to keep too much of a negative spirit around you. You're going to go through your little downs, but you're not trying to be dragged down either. You got to keep yourself because you're going through a lot of your own. You know, you bear as much as you can bear. You try to give as much as you can give as far as knowledge and wisdom and even some advice. But everything else you can't just solely absorb in because that'll start messing up your little thing tank, basically. Nah, you already know, man. I'm laughing because you really think you're getting past the truck that's delivering something. And you know these streets is narrow. My scalp hurt. My beautiful pole scalp. And it will start again. You not get through. Next block over. Next block over. Nah, they ain't trying to do that. Now look, now you want to make the U-turn. You did that in the first place. You know that truck ain't going nowhere. Shoot, my bad, y'all. It's always something. Always something when you taking that walk. But you know that's the good thing too. Look, yeah, it'd be annoying. You hear on the sounds you don't want to hear, but the same token, gotta take in what you're taking. It's Kirkland, don't laugh because you already know what it is. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Don't do that. You already know that, so don't do that. Oh shoot. See, the normal stresses in life, those will give you the best lessons in life. And you still not get past the truck? You still not get past the truck? You still not get past the truck? Yeah, he's determined. There's only one cause to determine, like, you're not getting past it. Stop the madness, son. Like, the main thing to remember is not to dwell on things that you can't change. You can't dwell on things that you didn't get a chance to do. You can only keep yourself strong and positive for the things in the future you want to do. And if you still can do it, shoot, make yourself useful, learn and gain the knowledge and the education you need to learn, and make it work. You get to a certain point in life, ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. You gotta walk on your own. And that's the main thing. When it comes to your decisions in life, they're your own decisions. They're not nobody else's decisions but yours. Nah, Keith, you already know, but like I said, when I be out on them morning walks, this is what you're gonna get. City busy, man. I don't care where I'm at, it's always gonna be busy somewhere. So expect it. I embrace it, baby. I bask in it. I can still taste the diesel fuel in the air. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, that's just a part of life. You know, there's things again that's out of your control. I can't say, hey, silence, and everything goes silent. So this is what it is. This is what you're gonna get. Should be a part of the session though. You just gave me an idea, damn it. You just gave me an idea. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Yes, baby Pablo. Yes, I'm about to just get this done. But you are supposed to be joyful in things that you doing, especially if it is giving you a good balance. So again, it's about your decisions in life. Where do you want to be at? How successful do you see yourself? Do you see yourself doing something that nobody has done yet? Can you be an inventor on something? Can you be the innovator on something? You could be a game changer, or what you want to call now the trend setter, basically. To be a trendsetter. You never know. You never know if you don't put in the time and if you don't believe in yourself. Frostbite, what's going on? When you wake up in the morning, you should be inspired to do something. Even if you are already doing something, you should still be inspired to do a little bit more. But don't overload yourself neither. If you already taking on a few things, do those few things, but do it a little bit at a time. Keith, I told you before, like I told everybody the other night, I'm having fun with them suckers, and I'm gonna keep having fun. I ain't crossing no boundaries, so hey, that's something good right there. Again, you always gonna implement something different, whether you're a content creator or not. I always put something different in my life. Like today's food might be something different in my life. Might actually eat a damn salad. Cool game, what was going on? I don't know for some reason now I'm craving the damn chicken salad with all the fixings. My scalp hurt, y'all. My scalp. But you gotta remember that part though. The greatest thrill in life is knowing that you actually took the chance in your life. The greatest successes in life will happen when you make it happen. Keep building yourself with that fire to learn, keeping that fire burning. It ain't gonna be easy, but you know the necessary steps to keep it lit. Yeah, you already know. I just got here. Come on, son. Be asking no questions. Don't ask no questions. Just, oh man. Again, that's the greatest token, the greatest feeling. Knowing that you took everything that was given to you, good and bad, and you turned it into something great, grand, and positive. And you gave it a life story, basically. And its life story is what it is. And it also dictates that you put in the work, you did the necessary steps, you chose to fight no matter what. Don't laugh at me, y'all. Don't ask no questions. To do. Nah, you gotta follow your own path in life. Again, you put the best notion in life, you see it through. We all gonna have different learning experiences, but we all gonna learn something at the end of the day. You want to tell me every day that you get up, you don't learn something, you don't see something, even if it is the regular day to day, you ain't get nothing good out of something out the day. Not everything in life is always going to be negative 24/7. Yeah, bro, I'm in here now, son. I already know I smell beef bacon. You scheming somewhere, bro. I know where you at. I know where you at. I smell you in the air, son. Oh yeah, and again, happy Monday to everybody. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their weekend. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their events. Now see the weather just did a 180 on me. It was just fake cold and now it's trying to get hot again. Y'all pray for me, y'all. Pray for my pole baby scout. Exactly, Keith. That is truth right there. Gotta be willing to get out and do certain things. Like I said, even if it's the simplest things, enjoy it. Not everybody gonna get that lavish lifestyle, basically. But your lifestyle is already lavish because you're still living life. You're still breathing. You're still putting good things to use in your life. So again, you are upgrading and elevating, even on the simplest terms. That's what you're doing. Can't get mad with that neither. Can't get mad with that. When you actually taking in the greatest knowledge, hey, nothing that can stop. Because again, you're not supposed to have any type of real barriers when it comes to thinking. Sometimes you gotta live within your head. There's no boundaries. There's no limits you can't reach. There's no anything that you can't reach. Sometimes again, you gotta have that killer mentality that I'm going to make it happen regardless. I'm going to put it all on the line because it's necessary and it's worth it. I hear you, keep shoot. Got that off for Wednesday. All right, we see you in about 12 hours, son. See you in about 12 hours. Nah, but I feel you though, bro. Shoot, weekends go by so quickly, but that's why I'm saying life is going by quickly to some degree. So enjoy every minute of it. Yeah, you start off small, you start off reasonable, then you can reach goals further than you expected to reach. Cowgirl, what's going on, baby? It's been a minute. Hopefully all well with you, sis. But you gotta remember that. Embrace every good moment, every bad moment, and just embrace it. You gotta bask in the glory. You gotta inhale every moment of success. Again, nobody is gonna move that time pendulum in your life. Nobody is gonna make that necessary and dedicated step in life more than you will. Yeah, they peaceful for now. James, what's going on, my guy? But yeah, they peaceful for now. I'm just hoping they don't come nowhere over here. They think I'm a guy that be feeding them. Feed y'all. Not feeding no wild animals. But you're building something better. You know, every little thing that you put into your life, and especially something positive, you're learning something. You're building yourself up for encouragement. You're building yourself up for future plans, no matter what those future plans could be. Like I said, you might be good with crunching them numbers. You can end up working somewhere at first and being your own boss. End up getting into accounting. That's if you want to get into that. You want to deal with money? Hey, you got to know the ins and outs, how to do it successfully, how to do it the right way, and don't take no cheap shortcuts. See, again, you mess yourself up when you take shortcuts. There is no shortcuts to greatness. There is no shortcuts to success. And when there are shortcuts, we see the problem. It'll work for a little bit, but at some point it'll crumble. I've always felt that way. You're gonna have people in life that just don't want to see you at your best, but you still do your best, no matter what. Oh yeah, and apologies for y'all last night. I was supposed to do something on Clapper, but especially those decisions that you should be making on the proper course, nobody gonna be in charge of that but you. Like if you decide you want to stay in school, learn something, and even get into something, that's on you. That's a decision that you chose. That's a decision that you was comfortable with. Again, you always supposed to feel comfortable about the decisions you do make. And if you do have some form of doubt, don't make that decision yet. Hold on 1 second. Those who might not be following me, make sure you download the app and follow your boy on there. Like I said tonight, I'm definitely gonna do something. Again, just remember that part right there. Blessings are always gonna come in tenfold. But don't just base yourself on focusing on it. Nah. Like I said, life is like a vehicle. You got to keep your eyes on the road at all times. Cage, what's going on? Patience is the key, but it's also a virtue. People fail to realize that. Certain things are going to work hand in hand, even if you think they don't. But they work. When you do things organically, you'll feel good. When it feels forced, it's not going to work. That's why I said you don't force things, you don't force greatness. You just take your time and get to that. Just a little something to think about for the morning. Well, now it's the afternoon. Again, what is it in life that you seek? What do you want? But don't just focus on what you want. The goal is focusing on what you need. The things you need are the simplest things that's going to keep you balanced. You need patience. You also need guidance. You need education. You need peacefulness and solace when doing so. And you need to keep yourself in a humble standpoint no matter what. Word, what's going on, my guy? Drop the link in case anybody want to chime in, though. But again, you got to keep yourself motivated and more positive than anything. That's what's going to get you through even the hardest struggles. Knowing that you're still here to make something happen. You're making a difference. Even if it's in the smallest light, you're making a difference. Prime example, just being good friends to people, especially the ones who really mean something and the ones that actually mean something to you. It's pretty good. They got you like you got them. That's blessing right there. You're supposed to bask in that. And also keep that where you need to keep it. Keep it within the realms. No doubt, Cage, you already know. But again, the main thing to remember is where do you see yourself? How do you see yourself traveling that road of success? What lessons will you take with you along the way? What will actually be beneficial for you? Or the things you might keep that's not going to be beneficial for you, you can pass that on to somebody that it can be. Again, it's about giving some form of a goal plan, some form of a blueprint. That blueprint is called hope and inspiration. Because you can be inspiring some people, definitely. Knowledge is key. What's going on? What's going on? In a minute, bro. Hope all's well with you and the wife, you know. No doubt, Cage. I ain't gonna be on but for so much longer. 'Cause I still got a few things to work out myself, even though I'm off today. But for those who haven't, like I said, not following me on Clapper, please make sure you download that app and follow it. Like I said, and bringing a little balance in the mix over there. And the vibes is good as always. The vibes is good no matter where I'm at. Because again, even with the ignorance, I know how to get past that and laugh at it. And I take something out of that. Because again, the observer is always observant, even while being observed. So guess what? I'm going to take everything that I've learned and bask in it and utilize it like I'm supposed to. I know some of y'all sitting there saying, I've been wilding out with my shorts. I told y'all to take my device weeks ago. Y'all didn't listen. What's going on? I told y'all about that. You didn't listen. Hey, so whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? You know what? I am going to blame somebody I ain't seen in a minute. Keith, I am blaming you for that. Word, I'm blaming you too. Because you knew better. You knew better, bro. You knew I was going to start acting a fool with this. Nah, but it's good. I'm just doing something that you feel good doing. No matter what, no matter what you're doing in life. You're making sure that you're happy, you're comfortable. Ah, shit was good, James. You already know. She done enjoyed herself, done had peoples over, and done got the bellies full. Shoot. Another year, another blessing around the sun. So it was the most important thing, making sure that that woman had what she had and was enjoying herself. So, but again, you must love yourself in all aspects of life. And again, you must trust yourself when it comes to decisions you're making. If they are good decisions and you trust it, hey, keep doing it. Keep motivating yourself to do it. You never know again what blessings will be around the corner. And when they do come and they do unfold, hey, you know how to bask in the glory, basically. Don't force yourself to do something because you feel you got to catch up with people. And don't force yourself to do something that you ain't comfortable with. Again, you are supposed to remain comfortable in life no matter what it is. Even when you're in an uncomfortable position or in space, you're still supposed to be comfortable enough to trust your better judgment. The minute you decide to go against that, that's where things can take a turn for the worse. Could take a left turn. Or if it takes a slight left turn, you know how to get it right on the right course. Realist, what's going on, my guy? Oh no, wait, word. There's more. There's more. Let me tell y'all all this. There's more. Yeah, there's more coming. You know it ain't over yet. I'm going to have fun with those shorts. Just like I tell everybody else, embrace it, bask in it, inhale it. That's what I'm saying. You got to remember that part. When you're comfortable within your own realm, you're comfortable within yourself, you can make anything happen. You know, you can make it. It's all about the positive mind state. Even when things ain't looking all up and positive, gotta remain that. Gotta keep burning and keep learning. Anti, what's going on, baby? I had to make sure. See, I know, this is what I like about the stream, y'all. Now they showing me which one of y'all's is wrenched ups. The thrills in life. Thrills in life are making the best decisions that you can make for your life. Loving every minute that you've done it. And if you could do it again and do it the right way, hey, do it again. Again, there's certain things in life that it's not going to be is you're going to get to that goal point and that's it. No, you're going to have multiple, you're going to have multiple things to do now. Especially when you do get to a certain goal. All right, now you got to keep producing more. Got to keep doing more no matter what. Oh, they looking for me. I ain't do it. I ain't do it. My bad. I ain't do it. Actually, I did do it. My bad. I was out here giving out this work. My bad. I'm out. But again, the traumas that you might be going through or the little significant changes you might be going through, that's also something that's going to give you a life lesson and a benefit. So learn from it. Again, you're going to learn that there's certain things that you're never going to be able to control. Make the time to keep building yourself and building yourself in the best light. There's some of you who are wasting valuable and precious time and talent, God given talent on top of it, because you're not focused. You focusing on the crowd, you focusing on society. Again, how you going to build anything, grow anything if you're not doing anything? You're solely looking at everybody else for some sort of whatever. And you got to build. Even if you don't have nothing, hey, you got to build up something. Now, I already know word. Shoot, don't worry. There'll be two more popping up sometime today. There'll be more than 10 throughout the week. Don't worry. Don't worry. You know it's not over. Don't come over here with that loud shit, Bartholomew. My bad. But you know, Duncan Penderhughes. My bad. But no, again, make sure that you love those strong decisions that you stood on and the blessings came tenfold. Love the fact that you took the necessary steps and processes to make it happen. Love and believe in yourself no matter what. Nobody else is going to do it. If you think the world is cold now, the world is a colder place, especially when you know you're not believing in yourself. You're going to be by yourself. Trust me. I wasn't going to hold y'all. You know me. Figure out the rest of my little afternoon. But again, for those following me or not following me on Clapper, please make sure you're doing so. Like I said, I'll definitely be back around good 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. On Clapper. Don't worry, I'm still acting a fool with it. Just like I'm gonna be acting a fool with it right now. Nonetheless, though, those who might have just been coming in, you can just catch the replay definitely. Always a blessing to bring sun to the people. And again, hopefully this was an inspiring moment for some. Again, love your life. Love yourself. Build yourself. Learn what you need to learn. You take everything in life and you take the greatest lessons from it and you utilize it and you keep it as a burning fuel and fire for you. Again, you want to be your best self, you got to believe in yourself. Make sure you're doing that. You know, Again, nobody's gonna love you if you don't love yourself and if you don't trust in yourself and build yourself. Solely up to you. But yeah, I'll definitely be back later on. I could be back tonight on the tube with another discussion. I'll drop the link in case anybody want to chime in. Let me get up out of here and finish off my afternoon. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay game. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Yep, I'll definitely be back later on. Y'all enjoy your mornings, afternoons, and evenings in the UK. And you future babies, happy Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. But everybody that rock with your boy, you already know y'all enjoy yourselves and keep yourselves safe. Definitely keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.